quiet patch in women's kayak at the moment, a women's canoe, I have to say, but maybe these girls are the future and we'll bring them back up to where they once were. So here's your lineup for the K2 men. We've got Australia, the Czech Republic, Portugal, Germany, Hungary, Poland, Slovakia, Spain and Italy. There are the Australians. There is a mullet at the back. That is a great mullet. Oh my God.
That's your next hairstyle.
No, it's not. I will never get a mullet. I'm sorry, I cannot do it. Czechs in lane 2, they're the Europeans 4th placing. Portuguese were 5th in the Europeans. The Germans are the European champions. So they are the boat to watch in lane 4. Lane 5, the Hungarians, they were 3rd in the Europeans and 3rd at the World Championships last year. So that's pretty consistent form. Lane 6, the Poles, they were 6th at the European Championships. In lane 7, it's the crew from Slovakia, 7th in the World Championships this year. In lane 8, the crew from Spain. This is a new crew, so you can pretty well guarantee the Spanish will give a good showing, but they are the boat that we don't know a lot about in terms of the combination as a K2. And out in lane 9, the Italians, 2nd in the Europeans this year. Somehow they've managed to get themselves out there in lane 9, but they would probably be expected to be up there challenging for the lead at some stage. But the Germans in lane 4 are your European champions, and the Hungarians very confident about their boat in lane 5. And we're underway now in this K2 men's 500 metres junior final. A gold medal up for grabs, and it looks like the crew from Poland going out strongly alongside the Germans, the Hungarians in between, splitting them, and across in lane 2 it's the crew from the Czech Republic who are also fighting hard, and the new Spanish crew also up early on challenging for the lead. But as the Germans looking very calm, aren't they, Jen? They've got a nice rate going there, nice comfortable pace.
Yeah, they do. And just, you know, speaking about the depth in Germany, this K2 crew weren't even in the K4 gold medal winning boat yesterday. So that just shows the athletes that they have.
So Spain led through at the halfway mark. So they are the boat to run down, according to our split. It's a bit hard to tell. It's a nice close race, though, as we head down towards the final couple of 100 metres. It's still Spain hanging on. The Germans trying to pull them back. Now look at the Hungarians coming through the middle here. The Hungarians really lifting their rate, and maybe they've now taken the lead. So Hungary take the lead. Spain lift their rating as well, just trying to keep up with the Hungarians. But the Hungarians have got the crowd behind them. Over in lane 2, it's the Czech Republic who are still there. It's the Hungarians. Germany rallying again, though. It's the Germans have picked up again. I think it's Germany or Hungary. Hungary get there. Hungary ahead of Germany, and I think maybe Spain took the bronze. But the Hungarians doing enough there, justifying their confidence in these two boys. Bence, Ozgiani and Jurgo Keller. They are the gold medalists in the K2 men's junior 500 metres. The Germans did rally close to the finish, but the Hungarians had done enough. And in fact, were looking the stronger for the last 100 metres.
Yeah, and I think actually Poland might have just gotten that bronze medal.
They did finish pretty strongly. We'll wait for confirmation, but it was the Spanish that went out the hardest, obviously too hard, as history will show, because they stopped pretty quick with about 150 metres to go, and they were quickly overtaken in the middle of the field by the Hungarians and the Germans. And the Hungarians hit the lead with probably 200, maybe 180 metres to go, and they were not going to be run down. There they go, very comfortable. Oh, in fact, that's a very close race for the silver. The Poles really did fly home, so yeah. maybe we'll just have to wait for confirmation. Jen, what do you...
I think the Germans just pipped that silver.
Okay. She's got... I'll tell you what, Jenny Egan has good eyes. It's like from years and years of marathon paddling out there in the shiny water, squinting through
My eyes adjust.
She's like, she can pick things up from a million miles away. So she's calling it for the Germans for the silver. No doubt about the gold, though. That has gone to Hungary, their second gold medal of the day. Pretty stoked about that, too. I'm sure the crowd is pretty happy. So here we go. Oh, Jen.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wow.
Your eyes aren't
I
that good.
really thought Germany got that silver.
Yeah, well, let's look at it. It's 0.02. You are forgiven. It's 0.02 of a difference
I'll have to up my game now.
between the Poles and the Germans for the minor medals. That is a really nice finish. And